Greetings, Ascended Nation. So I'm coming to you with another love reading. Okay, if you're new, welcome. If you're not new, welcome. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. I greatly and I truly appreciate it. So remember to take what resonates for you. What does not resonate for you, leave it right here. Switch the roles if need be. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into this love energy. Alright, what do we have here? Archangel Raphael, Venus. What do we have in love when it pertains to the collective? Clear, accurate messages. I banish and rebuke any and all trickery energy that has no place here. What do we have for love when it pertains to the collective? High vibrational energy, please and thank you. Alright, y'all, let's see what comes out. Alright, what we got here? What do we have, Holy Spirit? Thank you. So first card coming out is the King of Wands. Alright, if you checked out the reading yesterday, the King of Wands came out in, hold on, y'all. Alright, so yeah, the King of Wands came out in the reading yesterday. Alright, so definitely make sure to check out that reading. Alright, so let's see. What else we got here? I could be speaking to a King of Wands, okay? Something could be significant here about, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy could be significant. Something could also be significant here about like a temperance angel. Somebody could be an earth angel because this King of Wands card has 14 on it too. And I also seen the temperance card right behind this King of Wands energy. Now, I am hearing that something could be significant here about somebody trying to block another. Okay, so I don't know if a King of Wands is significant, if a King of Wands is trying to block another, or somebody is trying to block this King of Wands. Okay, after that we have the Ten of Swords. Okay, so Gemini energy could definitely be significant. The number 10 could be significant as well. Okay, so this is taking a different turn, but we're gonna keep it on the love path. Okay, so the energy I'm getting off of this, something could be significant here because yesterday, my guys are taking me back to the message yesterday when I spoke about you and your counterpart having to overcome obstacles. Okay, and I'm picking up an energy of something like because now I'm hearing what is that song? I want to say Easy and Fine or some shit like that, but it's called Romeo and Juliet. Okay, so something could be significant about something like that. Okay, not the ending, we're not gonna, you know, claim that, but yeah, something could be significant about trying to keep two individuals apart. Okay, so I am getting that. I'm also getting like I said, with this Ten of Swords, it's giving me someone having to overcome some sort of obstacles. Okay, all right, Spirit, what else we got? Yeah, we got Judgment. So whoever was trying to block this union, okay, whoever was trying to interfere with your union collective, something is significant here about them being under judgment. People were heavily invested in this, okay, because I just saw the Seven of Pentacles. So whatever this was, people were definitely heavily invested in this. And I'm seeing 3 tens, 20 on the Judgment and 10 on the Ten of Swords. Okay, so whatever this is really over. Okay, something here is really over, whether it's people trying to block your union or yeah, so basically that's what it is. It's an ending here when it pertains to people trying to block a union, and it's an ending to those individuals. Okay, and that's just what it is. All right, that's what I'm seeing. Yeah, we got the Queen of Wands and we got Justice as I say that. So yeah, there's some sort of justice being brought in. Okay, I could be speaking to a Queen of Wands. We do got counterparts, King of Wands and Queen of Wands. Okay, so yeah, we then have the High Priestess. Yeah, so you could be someone who is very intuitive, whether you're a masculine or a feminine, you are in this High Priestess energy. Okay, something could be significant here about you already knowing the outcome when it pertains to people trying to block your love, okay, in some way, shape, or form. Trying to, yeah, I just saw the Hangman too. So someone who is very enlightened when it pertains to somebody trying to block a love and take out. I'm getting 2 divine counterparts. That's what I'm picking up here in this energy. All right, so let's see What else comes out for this message? The number 2 could be significant. The month of February could be significant. There's a judgment call when trying to end a high priestess or a high priest energy. I'm getting that as well. The month of October could be significant also. Sagittarius energy. So what is that? That is November, December energy could be significant. Okay. Yeah, and I'm also saying January. So January could be significant also. All right. So let's see. Something could be significant about a Cancer. Okay. I'm seeing Scorpio as well. Yeah, so as I'm shuffling, the attraction card flew out. So somebody is attracted and it flew out on a high priestess, okay? So whether you're a high priestess or a high priest, somebody is attracted to you, okay? It says you attract romantic love by enjoying the moment fully, okay? So being in the moment is significant, okay? Yeah, but someone is attracted to you. Somebody could be attracted to your, I heard wits, okay? So something about you, you could be someone who is witty, okay? Or something about your mind, okay? So something could be significant here about your mind. You being mysterious, okay? So you being a mystery to someone could be significant, okay? Or you have this mysterious energy about you, okay? Someone who is hard to read is significant, okay? All right, Spirit, give me some on this King of Wands. Why is the King of Wands here? Why is the King of Wands here for the collective? You could be a feminine in this King of Wands energy as well. Okay, so like a leader, so forth and so on. So we got soulmate. So yeah, you yes, this is your soulmate. So something is significant here about someone who is in King of Wands energy. This is a leader. Okay, this is a leader, not a follower. Okay, this is someone who stands on business. This is a visionary, somebody who is very ambitious and determined, okay, and financially successful is significant as well. Somebody who is like abundant, okay, very blessed, I'm hearing as well, okay. Yeah, so let's see. All right, what else we got here with this Ten of Swords? And like I mentioned in the reading yesterday, somebody could be in King of Wands energy and does not necessarily mean that they are a fire sign, okay, so just remember that. All right, what is the Ten of Swords for the collective? Why is the Ten of Swords here when it pertains to this love message? Thank you, spirits. We got trust. So yeah, that's something is coming together. Like I said, yeah, we got new love and we got flirt. I can't make it up. And yeah, so something, like I said, people were trying to stop this, okay? So I'm getting like people trying to stop a union, like I said, stated, trying to stop a union from coming together, okay? Also, I'm getting to like with the trust energy, something about people wanting to weigh you and your person down, okay? So feeling as if source wouldn't deliver, okay? Feeling as if the ancestors wouldn't deliver. Somebody wanted you in that energy, okay? But it's a no-go, all right? So definitely, like I always tell y'all, hold your vision, okay? What song is playing? It's so crazy because the song playing now is Rome, I Belong to You. I posted this song, I want to say yesterday or either earlier today. Yeah, I want to say yesterday I posted it. Either yesterday or today. What is judgment? What is judgment here, Holy Spirit? Thank you. True love. So yeah, your guys, the Ascended Masters, Archangel Gabriel is making a judgment call, okay, when it pertains to this energy. And let me read the trust one. It says, this situation is calling for you to have faith. So like I said, people wanting you and your person to be in this Ten of Swords energy, feeling as if it will always be loveless situations, string-alongs, people not appreciating you, your genuine heart, okay? Yeah, so people wanted you in that energy. Something could be significant about a religious group, okay? So a religious group could be significant, but I'm seeing religious factors coming out in reverse, and I heard my guys say religious group. There could be some sort of religious group or forum I'm hearing that is under judgment, okay, when it pertains to something. I'm also picking up the energy that something is significant about you and your person being on the same page, okay? So yeah, something is significant here about a judgment call being made when it pertains to this energy. It says this is the romance of a lifetime. The same card came out in yesterday's reading. I think we had soulmate, the King of Wands, and the true love card to come out in yesterday's message, okay? So let's go ahead and get a message from the spirit babies. Yeah, like I said, two people are fated to come together regardless of what. All right, whatever this is written. Okay, so yeah, something could be significant here about you and or your person glowing. All right, I split the deck on your glowing already. Okay. Also, I'm seeing love, bliss, and happiness. Okay, Spirit is saying to trust the process. Okay. All right, let's see. What do we have when it pertains to this love for the collective? What we got here, Spirit? All right, so coming out, we got Daddy is excited. So yes, this came out in the reading yesterday. Okay, so the father figure is definitely excited. Okay, what else we got? We got Promises by Janae Aiko. Okay, so that song could be significant. And it's crazy because it's falling underneath trust. Okay, so let me read it off like this. Daddy is so excited. It's falling underneath the King of Wands and the Soulmate. Okay, so yeah. Then Promises is falling on the Ten of Swords, trust. Okay, so yes, like I said, remember, hold that vision and remember what Source told you. What Source told you and what Source showed you. Okay. We then have my siblings are excited for me. Okay, so we have Judgment and True Love. That's falling on Judgment and True Love. We then have, and I feel like if you are someone who is already a parent, okay, something could be significant here about like blended family. Okay, so blended family could be significant, and I'm getting the energy of your offspring being, you know, excited and happy. Okay, it says I'm destined for greatness. So yeah, you are destined for greatness. I feel like you and your offspring are destined for greatness. And this is falling on the High Priestess and the attraction. And that's giving me also you having the ability to attract, okay? Something about you being magnetic, okay? We have I leave footprints around you, okay? And it's crazy because I saw this when I was shuffling and it came out, all right? So something could be significant here. And I got to find a photo, but I actually have pictures where my spirit babies left footprints and handprints. Okay, so yeah, if I find that photo, I'll post it. But something could be significant here about them leaving footprints and handprints. Okay, and then we have A Mother's Prayer by K. Michelle. All right, so something could be significant about that. All right, and I love K. Michelle. Okay, so then we have the month of May. Okay, so Taurus, if I'm not mistaken, this came out in yesterday's reading. So Taurus, Gemini could be significant. The month of May could be significant. June could be significant, which is this month. Okay, so this month could be significant. Gemini, Cancer could be significant. So I could be speaking to a Taurus, Gemini, or a Cancer. Okay. All right. Let's see. What else? Let's see. I'm going to just take these ones because I don't want it to be too long. So then we have September. If I'm not mistaken, this came out yesterday too. I think so. I'm not sure. I can't remember. But yeah, September or October could be significant. Virgo, Libra, or Scorpio could be significant. Okay. All right. Next we have Daddy will have mommy symptoms. Okay. And then we have I leave handprints around you. So yeah, we got footprints and handprints. Okay, so collective, definitely make sure pay attention. Okay, because I know personally that your spirit babies could definitely leave handprints or footprints, okay, around. So definitely make sure you're paying attention. This is a sign, okay, from them. All right. Okay, let's see what else. Alright, let's see what else we got from the 18 plus Oracle. Let's get these babies out and see what comes out in the energy. Okay, so I split the deck and I'm seeing I please myself to your photos. Secrets out, laugh out loud. Okay, so somebody could, either you and or your person could do this, okay? Or this is something you're going to do. Okay, so either or could be significant. Just take what resonates, what doesn't. Leave it right here. All right. Let's see. All right, Holy Spirit, let's see what we got for the collective when it pertains to this energy. What is going on? The song Lotus Flower Bomb by Wale could be significant, okay? I'm also seeing Diced Pineapples by Rick Ross, okay? All right, let's see. Okay, what we got? All right, so coming out first. So somebody wants you to love them off of the bed, okay? So somebody's asking for you to love them off the bed, okay? So a rough engagement could be significant, all right? Rough bedroom action could be significant. Wow, we got Voyage to Atlantis, okay? So something is, like I mentioned, I think I mentioned past life, I'm not sure. But past life is significant, and right behind that we got No Ordinary Love, okay? So yeah, something is, and we got love and affection right behind it. So something is significant here about some sort of voyage to Atlantis. This love not being ordinary, okay? This love providing a lot of love. It's a lot of love and affection is going to be going on, okay? All right, let's see what else we got. We have walls deep, okay? So yeah, and somebody wants you looking at them, okay? So eye contact is heavily significant, okay? We then have an Aquarius energy, okay? So something could be significant here about star energy. I could be speaking about an Aquarius. I also could be speaking about like a healer, okay? So I did mention like this is falling on the High Priestess and attraction, okay? So something is significant here about your healing energy, okay? You and your person could be healers, okay? Also something could be significant about the 11th house, okay? So that talks about hopes, wishes, and the future, okay? And that can talk about attracting, all right? We have, I'm not going anywhere, okay? So whoever this soulmate is, they're saying they're not going anywhere, okay? Or you could be saying this to your person. We have new positions, okay? So yeah, like I said, some bedroom action, new positions in the bedroom is heavily significant, all right? Let's see. You and your person, y'all don't want to be boring, okay? We have, okay, so we got the same card coming out as came out yesterday's. Your person wants you on top, okay? And so they can wrap their legs around you, okay? All right, let's see what's coming out the other deck. All right, Spirit, give me more energy when it pertains to this love. Give me more energy when it pertains to this love. Something could be significant here too about you and your person having a lot of support, okay, when it pertains to your relationship and stuff like that. So we have alien yoni or alien peen, okay, and this is falling right on this star energy with the High Priestess and the attraction, okay? So yeah. What else we got here, Spirit? Okay, so we got Tony Tone, whatever you want, okay? What else? We have oh my goodness. So your person is going to love your nectar, divine masculine, okay? I'm gonna just put it like that. All right, what else we got here with this love? Okay, we got Scorpio, okay? So intimacy, sex is significant, okay? When I make something could be significant here about you and or your person. Y'all are freaks, okay? We know the whole spiel about Scorpio. So yeah. And you don't have to be a Scorpio sun sign. You could be a Scorpio moon, okay? So either or. We have somebody wants you to devour them from behind, okay? Divine masculine, your divine feminine wants you to devour her from behind. We then have his leadership makes me juicy, okay? So yeah, like I said, we got the King of Wands out here, all right? So the number 69 could be significant. The number 4 could be significant as well. So yeah, something could be significant here too about your person being like sensually aggressive, okay? Like the type of aggression that, you know what I'm saying, that you're gonna love, okay? That's what I'm getting, okay? We then have role play. So your person, you and or your person, you're gonna be into role play. I did mention it not being boring. Okay, I did see the card. I read the card saying trying new positions. Okay, we have come inside by intro. Okay, it says I'll keep you satisfied. So yeah, like that spark. Okay, keeping it fun, you know what I'm saying, flirty, hot, you know what I'm saying. So we then have queen, timeless, shine like blood diamonds, one of one, empress energy. Okay, and this is falling over here on the high priestess. Okay, and this unicorn yoni. Okay, then we have missionary. I want to tease you into your climax, whisper in your ear and massage your back. Okay, so divine masculine, this is what your divine feminine is telling you. Okay, then we have patience. I can't make this shit up. I wish y'all could see the card. Okay, but this is falling right on trust and ten of swords. So yeah, divine time and patience, 1 2 3 4. Divine timing is at play. Okay, thank you for the confirmation, Spirit. I knew that's what I was picking up off those two cards. So we got the reverse cowgirl coming out. All right. Sex position. And it's so crazy because I actually got 2 of these cards in my Sensual 18 plus deck. And the other one that talked about the reverse cowgirl came out yesterday. This one is a whole different card, but it's saying the same thing. So your person is going to love for you to ride him or her, well, why did I say him or her? I don't know. Something could be significant about a same-sex situation, but your person is going to love for you to ride them backwards. Okay, so we have Rome, I belong to you. We just heard the song, so double confirmation. Okay, when it pertains to you and your person belonging to one another. Okay, like I said, this is something that's deep. Okay, we then have a divorce. All right, so something could be significant here about someone having to go through a divorce. All right, somebody could have had to divorce another. Okay, we then have okay, so this card came out in reverse, but something could be significant here. Okay, so the song Pony by Genuine could be significant. All right, so it says bachelor, it says horny, it says you know how to ride without falling off. Okay, so with this coming out in reverse, something is significant here. Like I said, someone wanting you and your person to be in loveless situations. Okay, I'm also picking up the energy with it coming out in reverse. There's a lifestyle change here. Okay, so you could be coming in contact or coming into a partnership with someone who is coming from that lifestyle. Okay, but with it coming out in reverse, there's some sort of change. Okay, because right after that, somebody is claiming you, divine feminine. Okay, somebody is claiming you and your parts. All right. We then have quality time. So your person wants to spend quality time with you. Okay, let me get a few more, Spirit, and then we're gonna close it out. All right, so we got grabbing the sheets, SEX. Okay, we then have it's ours, might as well lay in it. We don't we not done. Okay, so yeah, you and your person, it is what it is. All right, what else we got? All right, I'm gonna read these ones and then we're gonna be done. So it says, I was thinking about taking a couple laps, dive in. Okay, Trey Songz. So that song could be significant. All right, and it's landing on your person claiming you and your parts. Okay, divine feminine. We then have you would think we're porn stars. Okay, lights, camera, actions, 90s slow jams, and as I devour your body. So you and your person could like to listen to music, or this is something y'all gonna want to do. Okay, something about music is significant. All right, and then we have falling. Yeah, because someone is falling here. Okay, so falling for one another is definitely significant. All right, somebody could have fallen for you and maybe they had to leave someone else. Okay, so that could be significant. I am seeing that, but Spirit is saying to trust the process. Okay, so that's everything I have for you, collective, when it pertains to this love energy. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll talk to you in the next one.